Hi guys, welcome to my channel once again. How are you all doing today, guys? Like I keep telling you, trust me to be bringing you the gist, updates, happenings, and all the buzz happening in and out of Big Brother Naija house. Guys, a lot has been happening outside the show since your faves left Biggie's house. It may seem as though the show is just beginning outside because on a daily basis, different drama are being unfolded on a daily basis, guys. And you know what? Pere has been on top of trend. This guy has been sitting pretty on top of trend since day one, since he left Biggie's house. Guys, Pere is doing well for himself. Pere is making waves. Pere is making money moves on a daily basis, irrespective of what people are saying about him and the rest of them. He's definitely making himself, his mom, his sister, his fans, and those that believed in him proud on a daily basis, guys. But you know what? On a daily basis, different stuffs are still coming up about him, dragging here and there, dragging here and there. Since yesterday, they have been dragging Pere seriously over it. A post he made on his Instagram story. Pere took to his Instagram yesterday and it was like, this is to inform the public that Pere, we also fondly known as and called general by his fans going forward, has decided to disassociate himself from Dr. Oge. Dr. Oge has nothing to do with Pere going forward in every capacity. The Patriot fan base, guys, this came as a shocker to so many persons because nobody saw this particular tweet coming from Pere. Nobody expected Pere to do something like this. People were like, Pere, your own is too much. Must you tweet everything? Must you bring everything on here? Must you use your keyboard anytime? People, in short, people were not, a lot of persons were not in support of this particular thing that Pere did yesterday. But trust Pere's fan, they don't see anything wrong in whatever he does. They were like, anything you do is okay, any decision you make, we abide by it. If not, a lot of persons were like, why we Pere do such a thing to Dr. Oge? Guys, why Pere was on the show, Dr. Oge carried Pere on her head. Like, he was one of those persons that were like, Pere or nobody. She carried this show on her head. She fought for Pere while Pere was on the show. She was campaigning for Pere, making use of money and money for Pere. She was number one fan base, the VVIP fan base. So guys, right now I'm surprised why Pere is making this tweet about Dr. Oge, saying all sorts of things. Dr. Oge was among those that were like, is either Pere or nobody. Dr. Oge devoted time to serve Pere while Pere was on the show. Dr. Oge, in short, was all over the place campaigning for Pere while Pere was on the show. So I don't see any reason why Pere should make this tweet. Anything that is happening between them, it can be settled and it should be settled amicably, not him bringing everything up to social media. Everything is social media. Everything is social media. People were like, now go to Pere's Twitter space and you will see him writing this and writing that. If he's not messy, this is now Dr. Oge's turn. People have been saying a lot, and I think Pere should just calm down about this tweet. This tweet is becoming too much. He's tweeting a whole lot. He should just calm down. He should just calm down, and some things are to be settled amicably. It's not everything you should bring up to social media. And rumor had it also that the reason why he is disassociating himself, his fans from a fan base from Dr. Oge, is because of money. His money related issue. According to the G's, they said the money contributed for him during the show, the money they used for voting and all of that, because it was passing through Dr. Oge, that Pere insisted that Dr. Oge should present a statement of accounts for all the spending while he was on the show, the money, the votes, the money the people sent for votes, the money that was raised for votes. He insisted that Dr. Oge should send the statement of account, that he wants to see the statement of account for all the transaction that happened while he was on the show. Money that other people contributed, though, not that he kept those money before going in for Big Brother. No, the money that was contributed by his fan base, the money was kept in Dr. Oge's custody, and right now he's insisting that Dr. Oge should print out the statement of account on how they spent that money, on how they voted for him with the money, that he wants to be sure of the stuff that happened while he was on the show. Hence the reason why he made that post. And from all indication, Dr. Oge refused to print the statement of account on how they spent that money while Pere was on the show. They were like, why will Pere start demanding for statement of account? Did he drop any money before going in for Big Brother? Did he give us any money? You did not give us any money. We raised this money on our own to support you while you were on the show. Now you are making it look as if this money belongs to you, commanding us to print statement of account, which is not supposed to be so. So hence the reason why they have been dragging each other back to back on social media since yesterday, and a lot of persons are just expressing dissatisfaction over what Pere did. They were like, Dr. Oge devoted time. She devoted time. She was always on the forefront. She was always on the phone. Guys, just go back and check her tweets about Pere. You will see it. Go back to her Twitter handle and you will see different tweets. She was always on the forefront for Pere. So this thing that Pere did is not supposed to be. So this, sometimes you overlook some things. Sometimes you just like, let this one go. But Pere on his own side, he keeps bringing things up on social media. According to the gist I heard too, they said that the reason why Pere made that tweet was because people were still sending in money through Dr. Oge for him. People were still sending him money, big money, and the people in diaspora are still sending him money through Dr. Oge to his for him, especially them planning a Christmas giveaway for him. The money is still passing through Dr. Oge. Hence the reason why he made that particular tweet that they should stop all transactions that are going to her account. They should stop it. They should stop it. That he has disengaged himself from anything that has to do with Dr. Oge, because a lot has been happening that he does not want to talk about. Guys, to me, I feel this woman has sacrificed a lot of her time and energy for Pere. It will be wrong for them to end their relationship on this note. Pere should just sit down, call her to order. They should just settle whatever they have amicably and move on. All right, guys, thank you for joining me once again. Please click on the subscribe button and do come back for more interesting Big Brother Naija updates. Thank you. I love you. Peace out.